Hey Lions, Bailey and Lacey here wishing you all a happy Blue and Gold Friday. As you know, October is college month here at GHS. Our goal is for all seniors to have all of their applications submitted and meetings with military recruiters completed by December 1st. This is going to take some work, but it's all set up to make the process as easy as possible, and the guidance department staff will be with you every step of the way.
This week was Student Resume and EOF Week. Seniors completed resumes and heard from GHS graduates about their experiences with the Educational Opportunity Fund, which allowed them to attend college free of charge.
Next week is our annual application boot camp, where seniors with the help of guidance counselors will finalize and submit all college and technical school applications. Seniors interested in joining the military will also review any unfinished items to complete that process.
The schedule for the rest of October is displayed here. Seniors, be sure to take note and stay on schedule so you are all set for all of the upcoming weeks.
One of our greatest offerings to students is the opportunity to hear from representatives of colleges, military branches, technical schools, and various career fields throughout each year. More than half of all college students change their major before they graduate, so we all need to continue exploring all possibilities. This is a particularly important event for all sophomores and juniors as they progress down the path towards visiting colleges in junior year and applying during the fall of senior year. Here, let's take a look at the schedule for the weeks to come. Any 9th through 12th grade students interested in participating in any of these sessions need to simply email Ms. Donahue to register. She will send all registered students a Google Meet link for the presentation. And big news for any National Honor Society candidates, participating in any of these sessions also count towards school service hours for National Honor Society induction.
What is up, Lions? Gianna here with our final Hispanic Heritage Spotlight. Today, we turn our focus to Ellen Ochoa. She made her mark by becoming the first Hispanic American woman to go into space. Ochoa was born in 1958 in Los Angeles, California, after her grandparents immigrated from Mexico. She earned her physics degree from San Diego State University and later her master's and doctorate from Stanford University's Department of Electrical Engineering. Through her impressive research work, NASA selected Ochoa in 1991, and she became an astronaut in July of that year. 2 years later, Ochoa made history on board the Space Shuttle's Discovery on a mission to study the Earth's ozone layer. She would go on to complete 3 more missions. Ochoa became the first Hispanic American director of the Johnson Space Center in 2013, only the second woman to take the helm. After retiring with 30 years of service, Ochoa continues to advocate for women in science, technology, engineering, and mathematical programs. We hope you enjoyed our celebration of Hispanic Heritage Month. And we would like to thank all the students and staff who contributed to our broadcast. While we featured a varied collection of Hispanic figures in sports, music, literature, politics, arts, and science, there are obviously many more wonderful citizens of Hispanic heritage who have had an undeniable impact on our world. This is G, saying hasta luego, and Viva Leones.
A special announcement for any GHS students interested in playing winter sports for the Lions. You are reminded that the deadline to register is October 23rd. All available sport options are shown when you log in to register. You can do that online from our website using the Athletics tab. And any GHS student who's planning on playing a winter sport and still needs a physical, the deadline to submit your paperwork to the school nurse is this Monday, October 19th.
Yo Lions, Chris Baker here. Last night the Lions got a huge win against the Maple Shade Wildcats in their first home game of the year. It was also our senior parent appreciation night last night too. Next week on Thursday, October 22nd, the Lions will be taking on the Pittman Panthers in our annual homecoming game. Now let's take a look at the Lions' athletics and activity schedules for the next week.
Well, Lions, as we shared with you last week, county officials have informed us that we cannot hold a homecoming dance this year. While this is sad news, the administration, class advisors, and class officers at GHS are doing everything they can to make Spirit Week and homecoming a memorable one. We advanced discussions this week with class advisors about the following activities: a homecoming parade to the GHS parking lot on Wednesday evening, followed by the Wing Bowl in the football stadium, a homecoming pep rally after school on Thursday, and our annual homecoming football game on Thursday night. And to close Spirit Week out, we will have a homecoming celebration in the football stadium on Friday with a grade level competition, food, and drinks for all GHS students. We will continue to update you on these details related to these annual traditions, so stay tuned.
Attention all GHS seniors, here's your senior trip update. Reminder, the first deposit of this year's senior trip of $496 is due and must be submitted to Mr. Gorman's office by the end of the day today, October 16th. This is for each student wishing to participate in our senior class trip. World Class Vacations has also informed us there will be no penalty for individual trip cancellations until December 4th, where the second deposit is due. This will afford all families more time to assess the status of COVID impacts felt across the country and projections for the spring of 2021. All payments are fully refundable until December 4th.
Hey Lions Nation! Bailey and Lacey here with some important news regarding our return to school on Monday, October 19th.
All students will receive a bagged lunch and breakfast on their way out the door as they leave school.
All students will be able to select from 2 lunch items, a hot lunch and a cold lunch. We will have 4 areas aligned at 4 different exit routes to which students can pick up their lunches on their way out the door.
Students remaining on remote learning will pick up a week's breakfast and lunches on Monday afternoons at GMS. They must complete a GCSD remote learning meal request form each week.
Please note that all students physically returning to the building on October 19th should plan on eating breakfast at home that day. Breakfast will begin to be distributed that afternoon for use on the morning of Tuesday, October 20th and beyond.
All students must wipe down their desks and shields at the end of each period. Wipes will be provided in each classroom.
Students will not be permitted at this time to use hallway lockers or locker rooms due to COVID restrictions.
Students will enter in the following locations by grade level. Freshmen will enter from the front D-wing doors. Sophomores will enter from the main doors. Juniors will enter from the Lot B-wing field house doors. And seniors will enter from the field house lobby.
Here are a few COVID-related additions to our parent-student handbook at this time to be aware of.
Face coverings will be required to be worn by students at all times when in the school building.
Students must bring their mask and face shield every day. Every student will be given multiple masks and a face shield once they return. There will be areas in the building in which desk shields couldn't be utilized, like our media center, art room, and ceramic room. Students will be required to wear both their mask and face shield in these spaces.
If a student is late arriving to school, that student will be sent home for remote learning on that date.
Once students return on Monday, no visitors are permitted to enter Gloucester High. This includes parents or guardians. Visitors will only be permitted to enter the school building with an appointment. Appointments will be provided only to the most extenuating of circumstances and should be scheduled at a minimum of 24 hours in advance. Nearly all communications will be conducted via phone, email, and video conferences. We discourage parents and guardians from dropping off items to their children. However, if the event is an absolute necessary, a table will be set up out front of the building. Parents must leave the dropped off materials on the table and a staff member will come and retrieve it and deliver it to the student.
Just a couple final reminders for students coming back on Monday, October 19th. A reminder, students, please take the time to check your Power School schedule. As we prepare for students to return on Monday, some classroom locations and courses have been changed to minimize student movement throughout the building. Attention seniors, if you are wishing to get a parking permit, please stop and see Ms. Darrow in the main office as soon as possible. And lastly, one final reminder for all students, water fountains have been turned off throughout the building. Students are welcome to bring their own water bottles in, but are reminded, please mark it with the student names. Looking forward to seeing everybody on Monday.
Yo Lions, Gavin back with some more birthday shout-outs. So happy birthday to Uzma Khan, Madison Poulet, Bobby Bargan, Adrian Delgado, Derek Hernandez, John Daly, Jessica Carr, Emily Spike, Austin Elmore, Odette Jubilo, Joe McDonald, JC Wagner, and the mighty Sami Shabush. From all of us here at the Lions Pride News Network, happy birthday to each and every one of you. Alright, that's it for this episode. Make it a great weekend, and as always, go Lions.